Is your house an asset or a liability? There are different viewpoints on this, and in today's video we are jumping into this discussion. Hello and welcome. My name is Peter B and I welcome you here at My First Million, where we are achieving our financial goals together. So there are different viewpoints whether or not the house you're living in is an asset or a liability. And with the house that you're living in, I mean your home, under the condition that you have purchased the house, that you are the owner of the house. So would you say in general, is this an asset or a liability? Write a quick note in the comments below just to see where most people are standing. And the reason why I'm asking this is because there are very different viewpoints on this. I think the first viewpoint is the very strict, simple accounting viewpoint on your home. So if you're taking a look at your personal balance sheet, your home will be showing up under your assets. That's the right way to book it, at least from accounting perspective. However, I believe most people already have read Rich Dad Poor Dad, or at least have heard of it. And the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, is claiming that your home is not an asset, it is a liability. And why is that? So in his definition of an asset is everything that is bringing money into your pocket, whereas a liability is taking money out of your pocket. Or in other words, he's taking a look at the cash flow perspective. If it costs you money to stay in your home, like a mortgage, like other things that you need to fix, then you have more money outflow. So it will be cash flow negative. So it would be a liability. So is now Robert Kiyosaki right? Is this really true? Is his opinion really true that your home is a liability? I think you can also take another look at how to identify a liability. Liabilities are generating cost. And what is the main goal? From financial perspective, if you see cost, you try to reduce cost. Whereas in contrast, an asset should produce income. And what's the goal with an income? The goal of income is that you want to increase your income. So under this viewpoint, your home is also a liability. Or in other words, Robert Kiyosaki might be right. But there's another viewpoint that you can take. If you think about the stock market, what is the return that you are getting out of the stock market? And there are two things that are generating return from you. One is the dividends that you're receiving from your stock investments. And then the other one is the price appreciation that most stocks will be having. So your rate of return when investing into the stock market will have two aspects. You will get dividends, and hopefully your selling price will be higher than your purchasing price, and therefore you also have capital gains. So you have two types of returns coming from the stock market. So considering this, you can see like a cash flow is like the dividends. So your own home has a negative cash flow. So in this aspect, your home is not the same, like a share that you purchased from a stock. However, in contrast, your home is likely also to face some price appreciation over a long period of time. So in other words, if you hold your home for a long time and you keep it well maintained, you can expect that probably once you want to sell the house, you can sell it at a higher price. Of course, this is more of a long-term perspective, but you can likely benefit from price appreciation from your home. So as a result, your home is arguably, at least partially, an asset. So to sum this up, it's very difficult to put it into a category. Your own home is somewhere in between a liability and an asset. And depending on what viewpoint you're taking, you will put it into one or the other category. However, if you take a look at the last example viewpoint that I gave, that your home also will profit from price appreciation. There's one problem on this approach though. When you sell your home, usually you most likely need to buy another home, or you need to live somewhere, or at least you need to rent some places. So often if you sell a home, then you need to buy another home again. So therefore, you will also on the buying side will be affected on the higher prices. So what is your take on this? Is your home an asset or liability? So after all this, are you going to revise your comment from the beginning of this video? Thanks a lot for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and especially I look forward to seeing you winning financially.